Jared Glen Palmer, reading for the part of lead. Thank you. You can't just tell her you believe her. This is an open homicide investigation. She could easily be lying to you.
Are you kidding me? All the witnesses we've spoken to today have corroborated her story.
No they didn't.
Can you provide me an example?
Okay. Some of the witnesses we spoke to today said that she never gets that altered. But then when we were speaking to Mr. Horbraxton, he told us that she's always that drunk.
Mr. Horbraxton has had 3 marijuana possession charges. Don't you think there's a chance he was also altered?
He very easily could have been. All I'm saying is, I don't think it's a detail that we should just overlook.
Okay, but almost every other account told the opposite.
How about when we were speaking to Mr. Servion, and he was telling us about the argument between Maggie and Ace? Don't you think she could have still been angry with him?
Enough to kill him? From what I understand, I think Ace was more upset with her than she was ever with him.
That's not what I heard!
Listen, back when I was in school, something similar happened to me. It was my boyfriend at the time, and no one believed me. Granted, I didn't kill him, but I would have if I would have had the opportunity.
Well, then that just sounds to me like you only believe her for your own personal reasons.
Yes! But he was obviously trying to take advantage of her while she was unable to fight back. She did what she could to defend herself, and that girl should not get punished for the actions of her abuser. It's not her fault she got violated.
And exactly what is it that makes you think that?
The multiple accounts, Ace holding Maggie's cup for her multiple times, and they found roofies in her system that doesn't match up to you?
Of course it does, but she was at that same party for hours, leaving any opportunity for anyone else there to drug her drink at any given point.
Ace carried her up the stairs, alone. Took her into a bedroom, alone. How could it have been somebody else?
Maybe he was just trying to calm her down.
Then why didn't he take her outside? Why didn't he just take her home?
Well, then that just opens up the questions of why didn't he ever do it at any other time when there weren't several witnesses around? Also, why wasn't the door locked?
Did you hear what Christine said? She doesn't normally get all that altered. This was his chance, and in the moment, it's just likely he forgot.
Look, I'm not saying that I don't believe Maggie. All I'm saying is there could be other details that we are not seeing right now.
And I am saying that out of the 20 people we interviewed, the majority of the stories match up perfectly. It is safe to assume most of these kids were messed up, and everything that we've heard today is not going to be 100% true.
Exactly. All right. What I am telling you is that I think that there is something that you are missing.
Are you fucking kidding me? I have worked for years to be where I am now. I have solved hundreds of cases on my own. I know how these situations work. If she had planned this, something would have been more visibly inconsistent. For God's sake. I am a second-grade detective, and you're nothing but a fucking cop from Green River. I am better at this than you.
Okay, but I just can't help but to think...
Think what? Think that it was her fault that she didn't want to be raped? Lee, she is 17 years old. She has a whole life ahead of her. The worst thing you can do for her is to ruin it by putting her in prison.
Fine, Talia. Have it your way. I suppose she acted in self-defense.
Thank you.